Alright, so Sega tried to celebrate Sonic's 35th anniversary with a harmless little ARG thing. And yeah, they're kinda stuck in some weird AI data harvesting scandal right now. Shoutouts to Kotaku for the article. A new Sonic ARG wants to quietly take your data to train AI, and yeah, fans are not having it because, of course, they're not. Why would any of us? Alright, before we get into this, I would politely ask that you guys like and subscribe if you are also sick and tired of AI seeping into everything that you love. Here on this channel, I like to cover this every single day, so if you guys are as tired of this as I am, be sure to stick around. But yes, the article. Breaking news! The official Sonic the Hedgehog account announced on June 23rd. The Chaos Emeralds have destabilized and are scattering across the United States. The message was a part of an urgent plea for fans to take part in the new Sonic augmented reality game, but when players actually attempted to join the Chaos Hunt, whatever, they were hit with a request to use their data for training AI. Wow, that is wild. Go fuck yourself, Sega, replied one person. The Chaos Hunt ARG was meant to kick off a celebration for the 35th anniversary for the Sonic franchise, and instead, it's gone down in the community like a month-old chili dog. Wow, who the hell wrote this? Joining the game requires submitting your name, date of birth, zip code, and phone number. And yeah, that's weird, bro. That is effing weird. That's some, like, 1984 type shit. Doing so means you agree to the community's terms of service and privacy policy and consent to receive recurring messages at the number above relating to the Chaos Hunt, which may be marketing and or automated from or on behalf of the Sega community. Fans who dug into those terms of service discovered several sections specifically about AI. Your user data may be used to train and enhance our proprietary AI models to improve the functionality, accuracy, and security of our services, the TOS reads. Sega also discloses that data may be shared with third-party vendors and that data may be retained even after the ARG has been completed. Essentially, it's data harvesting software. Sega is just one of many gaming companies pushing ahead with the controversial tech. We are entering an era where it is impossible not to use AI, Sega technical directors Daishi Yokoshima and Atsuki Yagi said during a presentation at the CEDEC 2025, according to a report by 4Gamer. The duo suggested that the company was exploring AI's use for code generation, image generation, and motion generation, but only for internal testing purposes, which is obvious bullshit, but I'm not going to get into that. At the same time, they also reportedly suggested AI could become involved in more creative pursuits, including the automatic generation of stories and dialogue. So yeah, I hope you guys are ready for AI Sonic games. It's going to be awesome. Okay, that about wraps up the article, and to keep it as simple as possible, I am not entirely surprised by the fact that Sega is doing this because I already covered a situation a couple of weeks back where they were using AI assets for their new Crazy Taxi title, and yeah, I dunked on them for that. Yes, obviously Sonic is Sega's biggest intellectual property, but for them to do it on their 35th anniversary on top of that specifically for, like, okay, look, I'm sure the ARG is actually really good. I'm sure the ARG is fun and freaking cute or whatever, I don't know. But my point is this, the fact, it's just not a good look, okay? It's very easy to jump, it is very easy to jump to the assumption that for Sonic's 35th anniversary, Sega had thought it would be a really cool idea to try and harvest data from their extremely loyal user base. That's obviously not the primary intention, but that's easily what can be perceived, okay? And it's just not a good look. But yeah, man, those are my thoughts. What are y'all's? Whatever it is, be sure to let me know in the comment section. That's gonna wrap this one up, boys. This is Jack Talks Back, signing out. You guys have a good one.